Hey everyone, welcome to this lesson. So before we actually do our first practice or the challenge of this section, I want to get you familiar with another important function or just like a operation model essentially in the Python, and that is called modulo. So the idea with the modulo is that modulo allows you to divide a number by another one and get the remaining amount. So here's how you can actually, the best way to describe it is like this. So imagine we have a number, so we're just going to define a number, all right? And we're going to divide 7 by 2, all right? So the way you usually divide a number is using a forward slash, right? So you do 7 by 2, and then you're going to get like print number, or let's just get it, there you go, number. So if I print this, we're going to get a float and we're going to get, 3.5. There you go. So that is the, the usual way you divide something. But the modulo, what it does is that it divides two numbers by each other, but gives you the remaining amount. So the way you use a modulo is that you use a percentage sign essentially. And what this is going to give you is a very different number. If I print this, as you see, it's going to give you 1. And here's why this actually gives you 1. And I'm going to tell you why this is a very useful thing as well. So the idea with this is that when you say 7 modulo, and then 2, what the Python is going to do is it's going to take 2 and divide it, 7 and divide it by 2. But then here's how it's going to go. There's 1 in the 7, and then 2 in the 7, and then 3 in the 7, right? So that's 3 2s, that's going to be 6. And then the remaining number is going to be a 1, right? So there are 3 2s in the 7, that's 1, 2, 3. And then the remaining number is 1. And that's how we ended up getting the 1. Now this has a lot of useful solutions, situations where, for example, when you actually want to get the odd or even number of a certain value or something like that, or a lot of different other stuff that it's gonna come to play, especially in the data science. But yeah, in this case, we're going to use it for something very, very simple, something that I will talk about in the next practice section, or like the practice session, which we're going to have in the next video. But let's do another number. So let's see, for example, let's do a 9 and divide it by 2, or modulo by 2. So what do you think we're going to get here? Right? So there's 1, 2, 3, that's 6, right? And then we're going to do another one, 8, and that's going to be 9. So essentially what's going to happen is that we're going to get 1 again. See, we just got 1. So let's do 3. So what do you think we're going to get if we do 9 modulo by 3? So there's, again, if you think about it, we got 1 3 inside 9, 2, right? And then 3, and that's it. So what we're gonna have at the end is 0. So we should get a 0. And if I run it, there you go, we just got 0. So this is a modulo sign. And again, it's gonna have a lot of uses in the data science, but in the next video, which we're gonna have a practice or a coding challenge, I want to use this, so I just wanted to get you familiar with this. So whenever you see the percentage sign anywhere, and again, this can be used in if and else statements, which we will use it as well in the upcoming practice session right now, right? But again, it's a very useful thing to understand because something that you're going to see a lot and something that is going to be used a lot in Python. So that's pretty much it. I just want to get you familiar. Let me know if you have any questions about this. If not, I'll see you in the next video.